Welcome to our Mob Jazz podcast. This is Melvin. Just a quick note to say that if you're currently listening to this conversation, you're not currently on our subscriber feed and will only be hearing the first part of this episode. In order to hear the full episode, you'll need to subscribe to our Patreon, where you'll find full episodes of the Mob Jazz podcast and other subscriber-only content. The Mob Jazz podcast is made possible purely through the support of our patrons. So if you like what we're doing here, please consider subscribing.
Welcome back to the Mob Jazz podcast.
Yeah.
How you boys feeling?
Sick.
Yeah, sick. I already told you.
Oh,
I already told you.
No, get well soon, bro.
Sick, bro.
This is the first time we're recording since Afropalooza.
Yeah. It is. This new setup is kind of interesting. It would have been dope if we had like a... Now it feels empty behind us. Just seeing soundproofed walls.
We can
figure
put
it out,
something else in the background there.
Or Windex is going to do something.
Yeah,
green
it's
screen
going to do
shit
something
and
crazy,
it's going to
man.
make it sick. Aight,
Rotoscope
nice.
us out, gay.
Yeah. Okay.
How's Afropalooza for you guys?
Yeah, let's get into that, man.
Mm.
Afropalooza.
I'm saving my hottest jazz for the Patreon.
Hey.
Yeah.
Of Afropalooza.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Did anything interesting happen for me? Bro, it was just weird working at a festival, man. I don't know if I want to do it like that again.
What
Like
do
if
you
I
mean?
want to be like working in that way, where I'm worried about the equipment, I'm worried about like guys spilling shit on our stuff.
You're not a
like,
guy who wasn't worried about that.
yeah, I know some niggas who aren't worried. I know some niggas.
Around.
They knew there was an Ascari day. They just said, let's go blast.
I don't know who
Yeah.
these guys are.
Uh-huh. How was it for you guys, man? For me, it was weird. I've never been like that at a festival. Like, I've never been fully working. No, I have. Because I worked at Buzz when I was a kiddo. So
Buzz events or Buzz?
Yeah, Buzz events,
Teens
bro.
Awards.
Buzz Teens Awards. Buzz Teens Awards. I was one of those guys.
You were
at
the
gate.
guys.
I was the guys at the gate who would, like, put stuff on your arms. Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
Yeah, you know, I told one of the
knock a
chicks.
How
Yes,
young
bro.
were you?
I was like in S1, S2. I was
Yeah.
there for like 3 years, bro.
That's
S1,
real
S2,
kiddo,
S2.
bro.
Isn't that like child labor laws?
Well,
I
Buzz was
mean,
child.
Buzz
was-
teens, eh?
It wasn't like, you know, kids are allowed to work as long as it's not like
Overworking.
harmful
Yeah.
to them, yeah. And it's not a
Mm.
school day and it's not shit like that. So yeah, weirdly, actually, one of the girls in the past, do you remember Ashley who was doing the makeup?
Oh, the one you're talking to.
Yeah.
All right.
She said she remembered me, bro, from the
From
Buzz.
Buzz.
gate.
You put the thing on her hand.
I was so happy to hear that, bro. made my work worthwhile.
Ashley. I saw you
Um,
talking to someone. I was like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nah, Ashley is cool, bro. Ashley was cool.
Alright,
What up with you guys? How was it for you, man?
It was lit. I actually enjoyed the backstage aspect of it, like seeing the festival kind of get put together. It was kind of cool. Have you guys been getting any comments about like MTN Pulse? Like people saying stuff like, I don't know. Let me just phrase it like this. I feel like some people saw those snaps and felt like we have blown up, bro. Because I got like 2 or 3 comments like that. Like guys were like, "Can I come on the MTN Pulse show?"
I swear, bro.
Are you serious?
Swear.
Easy.
Okay, could never be me, but
Nah, I didn't get any of that, man.
I never get any comments online, so really.
Yeah.
voice.
Damn.
Anyway, yeah,
did
man.
you? What guys hitting you up saying this is the MTN Pulse show? I can't
Nah.
even like that, bro.
I don't like it. I don't know how to feel about it.
Take our credit, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. But it definitely looked like one of those things that like these guys are doing big things from the outside looking in.
It
I
was
can
dope,
imagine.
man. I
But
mean,
we
it
are.
was dope. It was dope. It was a dope event. It was a dope gig. I think that it came out well, like on camera. It looked much better than I thought it was going to look. So
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
sound
no
wasn't
regrets.
bad either.
no regrets. No regrets.
I like the music in the background playing.
should
of
do
like
that
the
more, eh?
instrumentals.
Should have some music in the Patreon episodes.
Wallahi.
Hey, you don't think it's distracting?
Some jingles.
Depends on what we're doing.
Okay, and it depends on the context. When they're doing sound check at the Afropalooza show,
That shit sounded cool.
it sounded too cool.
There was a comment in the Patreon, right, or on the YouTube channel,
Uh-huh.
one of the two, where
That's
guy was
a-
saying the guitar in the background.
Yeah, that was Trigger
fire.
himself.
That was Trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even the Ragadi episode, there's a drum. Doom.
I remember it. I
Yeah.
was
Kind of like exaggerating
That
his points.
drum
Doom.
was in my
Doom.
ear. I felt like, you know when you feel like a witch doctor is coming. You just like-
Something like that. Like it's a very heavy situation that we're dealing with right now. Like it's very
but that thing
serious.
was fire. Me, as soon as we finished recording, I was like, now my concert can start.
Nah, and it started for you guys. Sunday? My God. Sunday, I thought Saturday was bad. Sunday she just got out of hand. Niggas just guys went ham. We'll talk about it on Patreon, bro. Yeah, Bunde, what do you have discussed today, man? What's first? What's coming first?
You're gonna have to first talk about the Facebook Metaverse presentation.
You see that shit? That stuff. Sorry, pardon my
Pardon
my
my
French,
French.
bruh. Do you guys see that presentation?
I did not.
Do you watch any of these like keynotes for these companies?
Never.
I,
ever.
do,
Like
I
the
watch
Apple
the
ones.
Apple ones.
Never ever.
What about the Samsung ones? I know you have a Samsung.
I watch the Samsung ones.
So
I've
feel
had
like-
a lot of Samsung jokes for me this week.
No,
I
cause
don't know
I'm
where
like-
it has come from, bro.
no, me, I'm asking because
Suddenly-
me, I watch all of them.
Nah, I don't watch any of them, bro. I don't care what
Watch
these
Apple and
guys are.
Samsung.
Man, Facebook tried, bro.
What do they say?
That's trash. They're talking about that. They're talking about the new Baka metaverse. And how far they have come, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Like,
Shit looks bad.
bro, they said they've spent for over 15 billion, over 20 billion. I was like, where, bro? I don't see it, man.
Uh-huh.
Like-
It's in the metaverse, bro. What do you
Is
want? What do you want to see?
So, like, the biggest, like, reveal they had is, like, they have new avatars. They call them avatars. They now have legs. Okay.
What did they have before?
They had no legs. So they just, like, float around in space.
Ah,
But just know it looked kind of terrible, bro. And I'm wondering, like, 15 billion, like, that's a lot of money, right? Is that really the
Yes.
best use of that
but
money?
You see, the thing is, with the metaverse, it's not appearance yet.
It's what now?
Right now, they're still setting up the infrastructure. So that's probably where most of the money is going.
So the fact that the legs work.
They're just happy. They're like, hey, go, we can
But
walk.
like, video
man."
games did that like
Man, like a million years
500
ago,
years
bro.
ago,
I mean, not for 15
True,
billion.
True, but you see, the thing with the metaverse is it's much more than just appearance.
Okay,
What
you
else
see, let me
is
tell
it,
you, like,
bro?
the way I look at it, the metaverse, okay, just they pitch it like this Ready Player One type situation, but it's not going to look like that. It's going to be
It's-
like more like an MMO, an online multiplayer game where you log in.
It will look like that in the future, bro. Way in the future,
Yes.
not now.
But even by,
bro? Like, you know, I don't understand why.
Even like, and that's also another point I'm trying to make. But like, even by those
There's
standards,
the
bro,
thing,
like,
yeah?
it
There's the
should be a
thing.
lot further on
With-
by now, bro.
With the metaverse, it's not just set it up like a game
Okay.
and have it ready to move. There's like smart contracts. There's so much that goes into it. There's so many companies to bypass before you can say, hey, we have people walking around in the metaverse now. So it's quite a bit. I can see.
But
why
if
they
it's your
spent
platform,
15
why do you
billion.
need like permissions from other people? But anyway, for me, the point is I don't see where the 15 billion is going. Like I've
Mm.
seen like video games, online video games, virtual reality games with way better graphics than that.
Yeah.
That did not cost 15 billion US dollars. Because I think like guys get so desensitized to these figures, bro. 15 billion is like 1,500 million
It's a
dollars.
lot,
True.
that's a lot of money.
But
bro.
I've told you, when it comes down to those smart contracts, they're not cheap either. That's the thing. Me, I feel like most of the money right now is just setting up the infrastructure and the thing. Because there's nothing in the metaverse that looks good, bro. All of them look trash. All of them look like... I think the best I've seen looks like Minecraft. But like, we'll see, man.
But
In the
I
future.
wish the Facebook thing looked like Minecraft, bro.
It was worse.
It's way worse, bro. These things look disgusting, bro. Like,
Brown knows this shit is all going over my head.
oh,
man.
the avatars.
It's all going over my head.
So basically, like the
like
avatars.
no, like I know a meaning of the words that you guys are saying. But like when a guy tells me that the metaverse is not,
Why do I get the feeling these guys can't see your face?
they
That's what I'm
can't see your face.
They can.
They can.
can.
No, like this kind of thing.
Oh, you think it's
They
blocking
can.
him?
They can.
Or-
Maybe you can make it like this so that they can
Yeah.
see you better. It's already
No, what, you
different.
guys keep talking your Apple shit. Why don't you check?
Yeah, man. Like, where am I?
It was stressing us, bro. Anyways, man, I guess to be continued. I think I need to just do a bit more reading on what the metaverse actually is. Because my understanding is that, okay, it's supposed to be like the real world brought into this virtual space.
Mm-hmm.
That's my understanding what the metaverse is, right? So when you tell me the infrastructure, like, nigga, you know, like,
I guess the servers.
Listen,
the server space.
to
It's,
be
it's still a
continued, bro.
very new concept.
Yeah,
That's
to be
all I have to
I
continued.
say.
honestly think that project is going to bankrupt that company.
In fact,
bro.
no, metaverse is Facebook's. The metaverse is Facebook's virtual world, right?
Mm-mm.
Facebook's only
Meta.
Facebook changed to Meta
metas. Yeah, okay,
to
metas.
acknowledge that they were entering the metaverse, but the metaverse is just an online world.
That
of
they
any kind.
exist yet. That they're building.
But theirs is Meta. So
Yeah, their
even
company
Sandbox
is
is a
Meta.
metaverse.
Uh-huh.
You get. So the metaverse is any It's just the branding.
Any
that's different.
virtual world.
Yeah. Of like Web3.
I think
Okay.
the guy watched Ready Player One and was like,
So can we
This
just
is
It's
my-
like we can do
we
it.
can do this,
in
bro.
our next pod we should compare other guys.
Metaverses.
Meta-
No
Right.
verses.
Versus.
Yeah.
Okay, so sir.
Yeah, let's do our verses of the verses, bro. The next one. In the next
We
one.
can- we
This is
can
more
do it.
different guys have.
Let's note that down.
Verses of the verses. What's next, bro? What else?
Yo, Netflix is introducing ads.
Yeah, man.
Did we discuss this on a previous pod?
we kind of hinted that they might do it.
What's the basis, bro? Because if Netflix introduces ads, does that mean that that there'll be a free version of Netflix?
No,
No.
there'll probably be a
My
cheaper
paid
version.
version of Netflix going to have ads on it.
Yes.
Which Netflix thing do you use? Which
Don't
tier?
worry about that, bro.
All right, cool.
Yeah, don't worry about the details.
Alright.
Don't worry about the fine print, bro.
Get the mobile phone one. One
I have the
mobile
one with
device.
an N in red, bro. Don't worry about the rest.
One mobile device. Now,
Explain to me, bro.
Oh,
Like,
no, I thought this year. So,
how's
but
the-
anyway,
mm,
that's all we know for now. They haven't given us any details yet.
mm.
But
They announced this. I think that they announced it proper, right? On
No.
their platforms.
did they?
Yeah, I think they did.
But then me, I
They said, "Well, sorry, soon
they
there
going
will
to
be
be-
ads and shit."
I can understand in-app ads, because I mean, even like what's the name? Prime Video has them, particularly for Prime Video content. Yeah, but if this is like an ad like YouTube, where it plays in the middle of your movie, nah,
Hell
bro,
no.
that's
bro, are you
trash.
hungry?
Hell
Order on
no.
Glovo. Jumia.
Hell no.
Alibaba.
That's trash, bro. But like Prime Video has them before you start watching, but it's to advertise Prime Video content, nothing else.
Like
So
for
I
shows,
wonder.
eh?
Yeah. So I wonder whether this is the same thing or they're going to bring external companies, because that's whack.
Nah,
I
that's
think
all
they're going
can
to bring the
do,
Jumias and the Glovos. That's how they'll make money.
Have you guys seen how the
Mm-mm.
Because they're
Have you
bringing
guys
us
seen
to
how
make
that-
money.
DSTV mobile app ads play?
Yeah, I have.
That's most likely how this will be.
How do they play?
Slightly similar to YouTube ads, but you'll press play on whatever you want to watch, and then the ad will play first.
Yeah, then you
And
can watch.
but it'll play
after.
for like 3 seconds, and then it'll give you a skip option.
What ad does it play? Does it play a DSTV ad or
Nah,
like Jumia?
betting. Yo, those betting guys have died.
Betco. Is
One
it called
X bet.
Betco? One X
Betting guys
bet.
have died.
One X bet.
Yes, we are one
Oh
expert.
my
What
God,
about
bro.
you?
I have a
Those
problem
guys
with
have
One
money.
X bet. It's personal, bro.
Eh,
Mm.
What's the Nigerian one? Michael Essien. That's that
Bet
signed-
King.
Bet King.
Bet
That's signed
King.
Real Madrid.
JJ
And our
Okocha.
first
and-
partner is
yeah,
Real
man.
Madrid. I said, nigga, where'd you guys get all this money?
Betting.
Guys, don't bet. That's just addictive. To be
Tried
continued on
before. Have you
Patreon.
tried
Yo,
before?
too many of these topics are going to be fire on Patreon. Oh my god. Yeah, will you
bet.
guys stop using Netflix if
No.
No.
hell no?
Nah.
What happened? Remember when
we'll
guys were saying
complain through the
Netflix,
ads, bro.
Netflix will die in a couple of months? Remember that jazz? And Netflix has well lost 70% of its market share. That's
That
all
was
bullshit,
cap.
bro.
That was all cap.
Guys are present.
They lost the money, but Netflix isn't going anywhere.
Nah,
It's
okay,
going
to be
nowhere.
fair, when they say that it's failing, they're mostly talking about like the US market
Yeah, the
because there's a lot
Americans,
of competition there.
Americans are so, like, their perspective is so narrow, bro. It's so America based. Then they were convinced.
How many
Netflix
of
was
these
going to
streaming
close.
sites are in the US, bro? There's
Too
I mean,
many.
they're all
many.
available everywhere, right?
No.
What's not available here?
Disney Plus, Peacock,
Peacock.
Hulu,
HBO Max is not here.
HBO Max. They're
Guys,
all not here, bro.
Really?
I think even Star.
What's that?
Really?
Yes.
Stars.
So what some
Power.
of them do is
Mm.
they license their content to Netflix to distribute outside of the states, like Better Call Saul.
That's why they go wrong.
Yeah, out of the states it's on
But
Netflix,
then I
but in
recently
the states it's
realized
on, I think
also
Peacock or something.
for today I was looking through my Prime Video and you have a bunch of things that I didn't know were there, but you have to pay for them. Like if you pay, is it $3? You get access to Paramount Plus.
What's that? Prime Video.
It's the thing for Paramount, the company, their streaming platform. And I was like, why did I pay $3 for this content? You get
Until you check and it has all the bangers on it.
Yeah,
Bro,
no, Transformers.
nah, you
Those
can you
guys
can
are
see it before it
bangers.
looked trash. You get.
Yeah, Paramount make Transformers.
I
I
don't
still
know.
watch Transformers.
And that's only
Ah.
way. My Paramount has a lot of movies. Those boosters that come around the mountain.
Yeah, but
Have a bunch of
man, the
flicks.
content on Paramount Plus looked trash. You get.
But I think
Mm-mm.
there is always a way around it. You can always use a VPN.
Yeah. Well, what's that
We'll,
castic
we'll,
guys
we'll,
are
we'll tell them
distributing?
on Patreon.
How does that castic guys are distributing with all the different streamers on it?
Hey, the one you put in your TV, it's like an Android box. I
Yeah,
remember it.
yeah.
TV stick, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
It has all the streamers
Who
downloaded.
was it? Yeah.
Like on it does all the programs like
That's
has
all the
everything,
streaming
bro.
sites, bro. All the
Netflix,
what do you
what?
call it? Yeah, that's everything on it.
paid for, ready to go.
I don't know. That's the part I don't
You
know.
can access.
I think you
them.
can pay.
Let's-
I
let's
think you
stop
can
there.
pay.
Oh, is
for
it
that
like-
stick.
Is it like a thing, a device that you plug in like a, what do they call those sticks? Like Google Chromecast.
It's kind of like a
Similar to
Chromecast.
that.
Yes.
Similar to that.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Anyway, Netflix is still here. That's the
Yeah,
point.
Netflix is
That's
here
the
to
point.
stay, bro.
That's the point.
Speaking of streamers, have you guys watched this House of the Dragon? That
we?
Fate thing.
Because we've been
I haven't watched
Deep
a new
diving.
episode.
don't lie. I told you guys.
Hey.
What did I tell you guys? I told you if you haven't watched a new
I haven't watched
episode,
this week's
those
episode.
are
I
your
won't,
zips.
I won't, I won't lie. I
Same,
won't lie. I
same,
won't
same.
lie.
Why?
I haven't watched this week's episode. Well, to be fair, I just started it last night.
Yeah,
Which
you already
episode
gone
are you
through
on?
5
I'm
episodes.
on episode 5.
What do you think?
Episode
so far?
5.
I
Which one is
think
that?
it's the one where, okay, so I just finished episode 4, so I'm starting episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
The episode where Rhaena took, what's that girl's
Rhaenyra.
name? It's called Rhaenyra.
Yeah, the
There's also another Rhaena somewhere.
There's Rhaena who has like a red dragon. That guy. They're called Rhaenys.
Rhaenys, as in
Rhaenys.
Rhaenys, the old lady.
Nah, the king's bro. What's the king's bro
Oh,
called?
Damon.
Damn, Damon
Yeah.
took, I think now she's called Rhaena, the princess.
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra to the city.
Oh, and
then
tried to
tried
touch.
something.
Yeah.
Bro, what was that about, man?
Okay,
Nah,
this
guess
guy's
what,
not yet
bro?
ready,
I'm so
man.
sorry, man.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
so sorry, bro. Watch the rest.
Nah,
Watch
now
the rest,
you're
we'll have
still,
a
you're still
real
on
chat.
PG, bro.
Nah,
Damn.
but what how I feel about the show, I think it's a good show, man.
Yeah.
I think it's not as deep as Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones had like a billion characters it was juggling between. But this one has more like focus and direction from the jump. Like you can tell who the
yeah.
characters are,
Yeah.
the main characters are on this show. And I guess it's in the name House of Dragon.
I mean, the problem with these guys is that you think you know who the main characters are until the
don't.
finale.
You
And they chop their head off.
Everyone dies. And then you have to start from the guy who no one gave a shit about in the next season.
Bro, let me tell you. First of all, there's a way the season is, man. Okay, like you're not yet deep in enough, but remember how in Game of Thrones we all used to detest the Lannisters because of like incest. I won't lie, man. In House of the Dragon,
These guys are going a bit
you're
brazy
like,
with
you're
it,
like,
bro. These guys are a bit
Yes.
cultural with their shits, man. These guys are a bit cultural
man,
with their
let me
incest,
tell
bro.
you, you're seeing the incest and you're just like,
Bro, I found out that the kings.
it's a lesser evil.
I found out that. Hey, you fuck with the incest.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
But
okay.
They're slowly changing his mind.
Yeah, guy, like, maybe it's not that
The
bad.
conditioning is working on this one.
bro, it's,
Someone told me that Rhaenyra's mom
Mhm.
was a king Siso.
So Aegon the Conqueror,
Uh-huh.
his 2 wives were his 2 sisters.
Okay, so this chick is one of the wives' daughters, and this guy.
Now,
is
that's
one
the
of the
thing.
wives.
I don't think he's I
Is
don't
that
think
guy's
he's-
dad? Who was Viserys' dad?
That's the thing I'm not sure about. I
Ah.
don't know whether Aegon is the dad or that was before. That's not that incest thing is from far in that family, bro.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
That guy's this was his love of his life, bro. That's weird. Man.
That's
but
weird, that's
I
heavy.
like the symbolism in the show, man. So far, there's like that,
Symbolism.
for example, how I think is it Viserys the king?
Yeah.
How
Mm.
he keeps getting like cuts on the chair and they're slowly killing him.
Mm.
But also in real life, the weight of being king is also slowly.
Mm.
It's kind
Yeah.
of cool. Kind
Bro,
of
when you reach like
the crown
episode
is killing
7,
him.
it's killing him
Yeah.
slowly.
Bro,
In the first
last
episode, it was so
episode, I
jolly,
looked at
bro.
him, I was like,
Man, he was like a happy guy in the
Guy
first
jolly
episode,
guy
like a
were
happy
drinking
guy.
wine in the
yeah,
meeting.
let me tell you,
was-
each episode he just gets wild.
He's getting
He keeps
progressively
losing hair.
worse and
What-
worse.
Is he there in this last episode?
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Big
guy, episode 8 ended in a certain type of way, bro.
Well, let's not over spoil for this guy.
What do you guys
I
think
think I
of the
want to-
graphics?
I think that
Tell us what you
in
think.
the first episode, I feel like I mentioned this before, but in the first episode, I hated it. I hated the fucking makeup. I hated the white hair. I was like, yo, these guys all look silly. But by like episode 2, I'm like, yo, this kind of applied to me, bro.
I won't lie. Some of the girls in that other family, the Valerians, I was like, that white hair doesn't look
yeah,
bad.
it looks
man.
kawaii, man. The white dreads kind of look like ropes at first, bro. And now it looks cool to
They
me
look
now,
drippy.
bro.
They
It
look
looks
drippy,
cool to
but
me
bruh,
now.
There's Nah, let me not spoil. Let me not spoil yet.
Nah, spoil.
Mm-mm.
Now, the thing we have discussed is the feet scene. You haven't seen the feet scene.
I haven't
yet,
yet seen the feed scene.
Man, you guys annoy me.
Yeah, sorry.
You guys are annoying me, bro. Are we going to
I
react to
thought
it?
you were going to show it to us.
Are we going to react to it in Patreon?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be the only one who has seen it
Yeah.
already. Okay, cool. Then let's proceed. I can't really talk about that.
No, first tell us what you think about the graphics.
I think they are not as good as the last season of Game of Thrones.
The very last, but
The
that
very
last season
last.
of Game of Thrones, they only cared about the graphics.
That's all they cared
Yeah.
about.
They
But I
released
don't mind
everything
them.
else.
I really don't mind
Yeah,
them.
me neither.
Bro,
And it
there's
gets-
this
They're
scene
better than the Marvel ones.
where they were on that bridge.
Everything is, bro.
Do you remember it?
That
And then
scene
that
was-
dragon
And
came
Rhaenyra
from
came-
the
oh,
clouds.
that thing was hard.
You guy.
That scene was hard.
Oof.
No, what they're killing it with is the dragons.
The dragons.
The dragons when they don't miss,
I
bro.
want to see where that dragon ends up, bro. The
Interesting
one
though.
they stole.
Do you guys feel like these dragons have less personality than the Game of Thrones ones?
I think they have more personality.
We
think
we
so?
had more time with the Game of Thrones.
Oh, I think the
ones.
personality is more obvious. Like the red one is evil, the yellow one, gold is
Not
good.
evil, bro.
Okay,
It's
not evil,
not.
but it's like for the okay, at least as far as I've got it.
Yeah,
For the-
this
And
guy-
then
you-
this
you're
one,
going to
the
change your mind
anti-hero
so quick.
Has you're on episode 5. When does
Episode
that
5
guy
is
get-
too early, man.
Yeah.
It's too early.
Because the scene that I'm thinking about is like there's a scene where some guy gets a dragon.
Yeah, that's episode 7 or 8.
That's like and you can tell that this thing is it's a beast, bro.
Bro, that thing was so huge
It is a
in front
beast,
of
an
him.
animal, bro.
He was like,
like-
16 in front of it.
Anyway, well, let's wait.
Anyway,
and
yeah,
see.
let's not.
Nah,
let's
but
wait and see.
I'm really liking
Yeah,
the
no, you'll be
symbolism
done
of
with
that
it
thing
by,
so
like,
far.
The next pod you'll be done with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, this is episode 9, right? So it has one more.
One more, the finale.
So we should be done with the entire show. By
We should watch the
next.
finale together, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
It's
should.
not a bad idea.
We should watch the
Not a
finale.
bad idea
That
at all.
sounded a bit
Can we watch
unconvincing.
the finale from here on this TV?
Yeah.
definitely.
Alright, cool. Let's do that.
110%.
We just need someone with Showmax. Oh,
Nah, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah.
We have show.
We have Bromax. We have Bromax. I have that one covered. What's next on
this thing of-
agendas?
Yeah, this thing of games becoming movies.
Games.
Oh, yeah,
What else?
So I wanted to ask you guys. You know, like all these games are becoming movies. So last week they they released the trailer for Super Mario, and then we've had quite a bunch over time, like Sonic. How do you guys feel about them?
Is that one voiced by Chris Pratt?
Oh, wow. I think.
I heard that they're making a Mario movie with Chris Pratt involved.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
It's
didn't.
the one.
That's
It's the
one
one.
that didn't make sense. Cause how is he going to do the accent? It's
That's
me
Okay, just go and watch the trailer for yourself, bro.
and judge.
How do you feel about them?
Yeah,
About all these
you guys
games,
are
bro.
gamers.
You can begin with well, The Witcher was a game.
Okay, historically I have not liked video game movies. Historically,
Like which ones?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed was
Creed.
trash.
Assassin's Creed, but even before Assassin's Creed, like the Resident Evils, some were good, some weren't.
So Resident Evil was a game before it was.
Yeah, it's a video
It
game.
was a game.
Oh,
You
damn.
remember the old movies? There's some old movies.
Remember
What's
old
the Lara
movies?
Croft one
Old
again?
movies were-
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
That one was
That was a
good.
good
There's a
game,
good
bro.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that
Was
was a
it-
good
there was-
movie.
There was
There's a
like
good
one
Tomb
I
Raider
other
think
movie.
I think our standards were low.
Yeah.
For Tomb Raider, didn't the movie come first, you guys?
No,
Mm-mm. Tomb
No way.
Raider has always been a game.
it was
From
an
like
old
the 90s,
PS1
bro.
game, bro.
Okay, but everyone fucked with the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider, bro. That shit was hard.
Yeah, one of them was fine. I'm trying to remember. She did two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one I liked.
Mm,
And
there's
then
one
I
I'm
was
trying
like,
to-
The new
oh.
one, I still haven't watched the new Tomb Raider, bro.
Yeah, so but
Tekken?
Tekken, I like the Tekken animated show. Yeah.
I couldn't finish the first episode.
It was too goofy, eh?
It seemed too goofy.
Mortal
to
Kombat?
me, bro.
I like the animated movie Scorpion's Revenge.
Did you watch the movie?
The live action one.
Mm.
I saw like a few scenes, but I couldn't get into it, man. Looked a bit too
Me neither.
goofy. But I'm still saying the current video game movies that's coming out of the last maybe like 3-4 years have been kind of good.
Which ones?
The Witcher, I enjoyed The Witcher. It was a show.
The Witcher was dope. The Witcher
At least
was
the
dope.
first 2 seasons
That show is hard.
I watched
That
one
show
season.
is hard.
of The
I
Witcher.
didn't watch the second
Oh,
one.
you have a lot to watch, bro.
Mhm.
That shit is good.
Have you watched the Cyberpunk anime?
I watched
I
a
still
bit of
watched
it.
that.
You should check it out.
I haven't
I first
finished
finished.
it.
I first finished Hunter x Hunter, man.
You should check it
Oh,
out.
Oh, the
taking-
new season's out on Netflix.
Hunter x Hunter.
3-4, right?
Hunter x Hunter.
Mm.
Yo, all I know is someone told me it has like 100 and something episodes.
Yeah, it's so long.
Yeah,
So the
110.
Netflix guys are getting the rights slowly.
Yeah, Netflix one ends at 75 or something. I don't know why this. I know what the rest are.
Bro Max.
Bro Max, man, Bro Max.
Now streaming.
Which other ones?
Which other ones do I like? Let me see. Video game movies of late.
Did you guys say Sonic the Hedgehog was good?
I liked Sonic too.
I didn't watch it, but I
Yeah,
heard
man.
it's good.
I haven't watched either.
I
of them
liked it.
either. I think it's good.
And it has an end credit scene. So Sonic 3 should be
So
good.
they're definitely getting better at making them. So it's like there are more hits. Before it just used to be just misses, just miss.
misses.
But no, there are a few hits in there, a few hits. So eventually they'll get it. What I do not kind of like is, bruh, like, must every new movie be like based on a video game or like an old movie or like,
Yeah, you've
That
been
already
complaining about that.
yeah, man, like
I
that's my
get
issue with this
you.
whole thing,
I
bro.
get you. Yeah.
There's like this cycle of anyway, and I guess I've complained about it before, but like that cyclical nature of media right now is what's boring me, bro.
Now I'll tell you what I think it is. At least for the video game guys, I think that there's just so much money in movies, and these guys already own the rights to those video games, that it just makes sense for you to make a movie out of this game.
Bro, I wouldn't be shocked if they brought like a San Andreas game, bro.
Because let me tell you something. So many guys,
the
GTA
series.
there's so many more people that don't play games that watch movies.
But you see, it's not just
No.
But games are
that,
bigger
that
industry.
nature you're talking about. It's not just
movies.
Yeah, way bigger, bro.
There's no way in hell, bro.
There's no way what
That gaming is a bigger industry than the movie industry.
Yeah.
you're playing.
How?
You know, GTA 5
I think they're
is the
comparable.
highest
I know, I
grossing
knew you were
piece
going to
of
say that
media.
shit.
No,
bro.
they're
Of all
actually
time.
they're
That's
actually
it.
comparable. They're
They are
comparable.
all
not.
time.
They are not.
There's
bro.
no piece of media that comes close to GTA 5 in terms of making money, bro.
They are
I
comparable.
hate that
bro.
custard, by the way. I knew you were going to say that custard, but we'll also discuss it. Too. Yeah, I just don't have anything counter.
It's like the
what I'll
400K
say
thing.
is, yeah, I don't like that custard of GTA. Is the most is the highest selling piece of
why
media.
don't you think movies are bigger? Why do you think movies are a bigger thing than video
Because,
games?
bro, 9 out of 10 people on earth watch movies, bro.
Yeah, but
True.
they watch them for free.
But
They're not
in
paying.
this, what they call it, century, ever since like the turn of the 2000s, bro,
More
gaming.
guys are paying for
the
games than-
trajectory.
More gays, bro.
Allah.
And that's
Games
that's
are way
fair.
more expensive than movies. Even like a movie ticket and a video game price. Games have that consist. Like once you buy the game, you still keep doing like microtransactions in the game, like buying skins, buying weapons, buying stuff. All that is just like making money for the whoever made the game.
And
So-
the goal I'll accept is that guys are really paying for their movies. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you. Guys are really paying for them. Or guys will pay whatever amount, $13 for Netflix for the month, and then there'll be 100,000 movies on
Bro,
that
all you
shit.
need to know is like even right now the trajectory of cinema itself. First, chill entertainment, because streaming is now taking over cinema, but like cinema itself is downward, while games are just on the rise, bro.
Yeah.
But back to that man, whatever word this guy used, that cyclical nature. I don't think it's just movies, even games, bro. For example, even if we just use GTA 3 was Liberty City. 3 was Liberty City. Then there was Vice City. Then there was Andreas. Then there was 4, which was based on Liberty City.
Yeah.
Then there was 5, which was based on San Andreas still. Then you have 6, which is coming out, which is rumored to be based on Vice City. So I think guys are just tapping into also like nostalgia. You're like,
Bro, but-
bring back the good times.
According to Google, the market size measured by revenue of the global movie production and distribution industry is 76.7 billion in 2022. Then video games market size value in 2022 is USD 220 billion, bro.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Games.
Yeah, man. I remember giving thingy that start. Ivan that start. I'm giving that gaming start, bro.
Yeah, gaming is on another level, bro.
Gaming is different right now.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
It's so bad that almost all entertainment companies right now have set up game streaming platforms as if.
Okay, so think about it this way. Think of all the Super Mario shit, all that is owned by Nintendo, right? What percentage of that 220 bill do you think Nintendo has a share of today?
You can Google Nintendo market value.
Yeah, market share or whatever.
But just know it's big, bro. It's enough for them to do some real damage.
But ever since Nintendo released the Switch, they have been on an upward tangent.
What's the Switch now?
One of their consoles. Because they're real tapped out, man. They're real tapped out of the. But I'd say right now it's let me see, Sony and Microsoft have kind of monopolized it.
Nintendo net worth
Monopolized.
as of October 14th, 2022 is 52.83 billion.
Why didn't tell us the market share?
Like their
Then
market
tell us
share
the-
in the video
Of
game
the-
industry.
Yeah, like how much of a 220 bill they make per year.
Oh, per year.
Yeah, got 220 bill is per year, right?
Well, it's 2022, so
Yeah, 2022. So in 2022 so far, they have made their net worth rather is 52 billion.
Yeah.
Listen, these
So
companies
far.
are huge, bro.
and meanwhile the year hasn't yet ended.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if it hits like 250.
And this is the hot season for games. This is when games start dropping and the
September.
holiday season.
Allah.
So it's not even close, bro, when it comes to video games, man. Like in terms of money making. And the nature of the industry these days, it has become like a kind of like a casino, bro. All the mechanics in the game are just to like gamble and take money from it. It's kind of like how you play like these mobile games like Clash of Clans or what's that game? Candy Crush, and you feel like they're constantly trying to pull money out of you. You know,
You
by
guys have paid
lives.
dimes for Candy Crush?
I'd never pay that money for
I also
Candy
never
Crush,
pay
but
money
I've
for
paid
that.
money for games. That I
Yeah.
wouldn't
But
lie.
Candy Crush,
But
no.
not Candy Crush.
I just wait those over 20 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah.
20 minutes for what? For it to clear.
To get more lives about what?
Yeah, let me tell you, I got so tired of Candy Crush. I was like on level 200. And then people I'm seeing are like on level 800. And I'm like, why?
I knew a girl on level
Why?
like 3,000 something.
Candy Crush was.
And we
bruh.
know him, all of us.
Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Level what?
Like 3K.
And it's still
We
going.
know this guy.
It
It's
never
something-
ends, bro. Those guys have
Yeah,
the
that's the
updates
problem
for
with
you,
Candy
bro.
Crush. That's the problem I have with that game, bro. But that shit was like priming guys for TikTok, man. Guys would be
Eh,
anywhere on Candy Crush, bro. Of all ages as well. I still don't know how to play that shit, man.
Yum.
I still don't know how to play that shit.
Have you guys tried playing Matatu?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
on the
Yeah,
phone. Yeah.
definitely.
I remember back in high school, one of my people used to go like play that
Matatu
Matatu
game.
thing, and they would be doing this online betting, and they
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
bet and they would receive your money on
Yeah.
more money.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
I remember
Matatu.
that. I remember
I
that.
remember there
yeah.
was like an option like that. What else? What else is there, bro? On the agenda.
Okay, let's see this streamer stabs her sister over
Oh,
flirting with
Yeah, man.
boyfriend
So what
of
happened
Stripe.
is, during this stream, this chick who owns a Twitch channel invites her sister on stream to play with her. And then she's also streaming with her boyfriend. Yeah. However, during the stream, she noticed that her sister and the boyfriend were kind of flirting. Kind of. Yeah, we still don't know how. Bro, this chick woke up at like 2 a.m., went to her sister's bedroom and stabbed her thrice in the chest.
Oh, yo. Listen, bro. I thought it was going to be another one of those stories, bro. I thought she just stabbed her on the stream,
Nah,
bro.
stabbed her thrice in the chest in the middle of the night.
Why
This
am
is
I
her
laughing,
sister.
Yo. That's what I thought it happened, man. I thought it was the same chick who like had fucked on the stream.
Yeah,
so
that
this
one
chick
is
just
also
has,
sus.
it's just how she behaves, man. She just does wild shit on the stream.
Nah,
Did she
bro.
die?
Damn.
Yeah, she died. The sister
Oh,
died.
damn.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. And then she confessed to it the next morning.
What's in America?
What else, bro?
I don't know.
Sounds very
I guess.
American.
Sounds very American to me also.
Damn.
But if it's in America, those guys need to chill, man. It's like they think they're in a movie, bro.
Yeah,
How can you just go
everyone
and-
does what they want.
Everyone does what they want, bro. Just stab a guy because they flirted with a bruh.
Bro, but what killed me is the sister, you guy. And she kept that anger from the stream till 2 a.m.
But that might be it must have been some other beef, bro. Like
Yeah, I think
Mm.
and it just sounds like mental instability to me.
yeah, like
Yeah, but man, the chick was arrested. So she's going to trial next week, probably. But yeah, man, take care of yourselves.
RP, bro.
Don't flirt with people on the pod, bro.
RP. But don't stab someone for flirting with your. What's this? Bro?
just talk to them and let them know how you feel, how the actions made you feel, and sort it
Man.
out and move forward. No need
Guys
to
don't
end someone's
talk.
life.
Yes, as if. Guys don't
Guys
talk.
don't communicate.
Guys
man.
don't talk,
Just
man.
keep their
They
beef.
just stab
If,
you.
if any of you have beef with me,
Yo, I'd be pissed if you stab me because you think I'm flirting with your
but
chick.
you've died.
Kumbe, we're talking about like. What's it? Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic 2.
Nigga, I'd be mad, bro. I'm trying to explain you. No, bro. What talking about Sonic the Hedgehog?
I can haunt you for the rest of your
Honestly,
life,
bro,
bro.
I cannot release you. You also
I'll
have to
stay
you
on
have to
your
come
head,
with
bro.
me, bro. You have to come with me, man. Oh, yo, quick tangent. Did you guys watch that? What's the honest movie that you were shooting on? Woman King.
Oh yeah,
Not
I
yet.
watched.
You watched it? Did
I
you
watched
watch
it.
I've had
Not yet.
raving reviews.
Same. I've heard people say good things.
raving reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me, I haven't watched it, obviously.
I've watched it.
The Woman King.
It's an interesting movie.
Is it good?
I enjoyed watching it.
For
But then
you
I
to
also
lie.
don't know if it was because of the company. But I enjoyed watching it.
Ah.
It's not like that. all the
Nah,
time.
nah. Say less.
Yeah, let me ask. The Woman King. Yes, I'm going to watch it, but like, isn't that just a queen?
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah, but she's called the Woman King.
That's her name.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's set in a time when women weren't rated, bro.
There's no word for queen.
Yeah, it was like
Queen didn't exist in the dictionary.
but the queen wasn't like the leader, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean,
In
to
that
be
part of the
fair,
world that she
a
was.
lot of these-
that would be spoiling. I
A
don't
lot of these like African societies are matriarchal in nature. Like the Sudanese,
not this one.
okay, not that
Not
one.
this one. Not that Dahomey.
But I can assume that matriarchal would still would mean that they're the ones who go to war and
Yeah.
shit like that.
They would. Even the South Sudanese, what are they called?
Those- There are like 5 in Africa that did that.
The Kushites. Are they called the Kushites? They have a name.
Definitely not the
The
Kushites.
queen shites. Hold on, that did sound good. Bro. That did sound good. That did
They
sound
have a
good.
name.
No, but
The Nubians.
the movie itself is.
The Nubians.
Nubians are
I
really
enjoyed
just
watching
Sudan-
it.
Sudanese.
Yeah.
I
Sound of
enjoyed
it.
watching
Their
the
leaders
movie.
were women.
At the time, they had a woman leader who like
Let's say
Responded to
Cleopatra was
Rome.
a Nubian.
she was Egyptian.
Who?
They're different.
Who? Who was-
Cleopatra.
Nah, they said the
Cleopatra was-
Nubians were like in charge of Egypt. Bro. They
Cleopatra.
said
At a
they
point,
were
at a point,
rulers.
they took over.
Yeah. They
But-
said that she was Nubian.
Yeah, she wasn't Egyptian. She was Nubian.
Tall
But-
and black.
Remember, also territory that time wasn't defined.
In the same way.
Yeah, so a bit of the Nubians were in the Egyptian land, if that makes sense.
They
Like
said
where
that
it is
they
right
want to
now.
build the pyramids and shit. Bro, there's hella jazz, man.
Yeah. Because if you notice, I think even in some of those, what they call hieroglyphics,
Mm.
the Egyptians, they are black people and those were Nubians.
I know that the Nubians there are more pyramids in South Sudan.
Is that
than
why they
Sudan
have a
than in
god called
Egypt.
Anubis?
Listen,
Can never
bro.
know, man.
Nah, no.
But back to the point I was making, there was a female queen or a leader of Nubia.
Could have said queen, bro.
I don't know, man. Warrior girl. What
Warrior
Woman
girl.
king.
Warrior girl.
Woman king.
Warrior king. Something
There's
fighter.
a female queen.
There's a woman king of Nubia who, when the Romans came to attack, bro, you know those guys were trying to conquer the whole world.
Yeah, I remember.
But they were
the
stopped
thing.
in Africa. They didn't enter here because of that lady.
Yeah, I
She
remember
stopped them
her.
there,
I remember
And
her.
then she sent them over like golden arrows. And she was like,
in the sea, bro.
something like that. She was like, you can either take these gifts or come and collect them.
But there weren't too many
Yourself.
societies like that.
Then know what?
There weren't too many societies like that that had female leaders at the time.
Mm-hmm.
These the Dahomey
Also,
warriors
actually, clearly
happened to
didn't
be-
last because I'm assuming that these guys will try to enter from this squad. These guys bounce and they just go like they.
No, it wasn't not so easy back in the day that the Sahara would like cut off the whole of North Africa from the south.
Yeah, but now if I came by ocean, I'll just do a loop
But
like
it's
this.
so,
No,
it's
no,
so
that's what the
funny.
British did, but
It's
like,
so funny
and the
because
Romans didn't have that.
a lot of the time, a lot of the civilizations that had female leaders at the time were the ones that were difficult to conquer.
Because I can imagine.
And the one
boat-
they conquered, the Romans, some Roman guy came and disorganized the queen's head, man. He vibed her badly and then left her there. Then she burnt herself. It's so sad,
Which
bro.
queen is this?
Some chick.
She was fire, bro. I bet.
She-
Literally, eh? In her head, she swears she
I
was
bet
hot.
yeah, she swears she was hot.
The hottest.
Yeah, the hottest of her life. Dead or alive, the hottest.
Nobody hotter.
Okay. Are we clear on that topic?
Mm,
What was that? What were we even talking about?
The chick killing her sister.
Oh yeah, man. That's dark, bro. Killing your siblings is dark.
Bro, there is one thing I want to understand. Why is it that every time someone kills another person, they think there is something which is related to their medical
Mental state.
Their mental state. There are some people who are just bad. You don't need to first be sick to kill someone. Some
I
people
don't know,
maybe
bro.
just be bad.
it's not that
Yeah,
simple.
I don't know.
It's
yeah,
not
no,
that simple.
No, I actually don't think that guys are just bad, bro. I think guys are just bad eggs. I
It's
think
not
those
that-
guys be mental.
even Jeffrey Dahmer himself.
I think those guys be mental, bro.
To kill a person,
Yeah.
I guess, if it's premeditated. Like, I don't know if it's mental, but like, human beings are capable of some crazy things, bro.
I don't think it's black or white.
I don't think only like mentally ill people can kill.
Yeah.
I think anyone can.
No, anyone can. Like everyone has. The
Some people
ability
don't
to
have
kill.
reservations. They have reservations against.
But you see, even the guys who just wake up and decide to kill, there is with the psychopath and sociopath. What's the difference? I keep forgetting.
one is worse.
Nah, I don't know if it is worse. I don't know if it is even worse.
But you see, even both of them happen to be conditions. Like
Yeah.
it's not just
Yeah, those are mental
you just don't wake
conditions.
up and decide.
But even psychopaths and sociopaths don't necessarily kill.
Yeah,
they can
but
just
the
be
ones
like
that
messed
do-
up individuals, like they manipulate and whatnot.
I agree.
Mm.
So what's you guys' argument then? Like, why do you think that these guys are not mentally ill?
Yeah, true.
Why
Yeah,
do you-
humans?
Yeah, man.
If you push a human to the corner, like into a corner, they can do anything.
But
They
that's
can
my-
with
do
affairs of the heart.
anything.
That's my thing. If a guy has been pushed to the edge,
Yeah, then there's something that's making him.
he's
kill.
not in his regular mental
It's-
state.
You're not like
Yeah.
you've not just woken up on a sunny day and decided to kill someone. There's a
But
reason
even in
why.
the law, man, that's a defense.
That's
Like,
what-
Oh yeah,
provo-
motive
yeah.
and thingy.
provocation is a defense. Because you know when you're to prove murder, you have to prove that this guy did the act of murder, but also that it was his intention. Like the mind and the action have
Is
to
this
meet,
called
right?
actus reus?
Yeah, there's
I
actus
know it, bro.
reus
Ah.
and
Mens rea.
mens rea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if a guy,
It's lawyer talk.
the best
Yeah.
example of provocation, well, it's the most common one, is when you come home and find someone with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
In that instance, you lose your shit.
You're not in the right state.
You
of
lose
mind.
your shit and you kill this guy, right? If you go to court, you can say, bro, listen, any reasonable guy would have walked in and lost his mind. I was in my regular state of mind and I killed this guy. So I don't have the mens rea to kill him. So it will be less than murder. It becomes something like manslaughter or some shit. So, yeah, man. I don't know, bro. You're
It's
killing
never that
another
simple.
human being. It's different for us. It's not like with animals where they have to kill to eat. Or I think that's why they're in charge like soldiers in war with murder, bro. Because this guy is like he's fighting for his life. You that kill him or he kills you, you know. So I don't know, bro. I just don't see it that way. Maybe with soldiers is where your argument works. Well, this guy is
Just condition.
yeah, he's not scared.
He's not in mentally
He's not
ill.
mad, but he has to kill this
But
guy.
I think
he's,
there's
he's
like-
also conditioned.
You have
in
to
a
be
way.
conditioned to kill. Especially to be normal. For you to
Yeah.
kill repeatedly, you have
And
to be
move,
conditioned.
like kill, move. And you see what happens to those guys after.
What
The
are
guys are unstable, bro.
they? Nah, that's in movies.
No, what do you mean?
Kill-
Wait, the executioners.
No, that's
Soldier.
Relax, those are
This
guys
is
who
so
saw
funny.
like bombs and whatever. But I know some of them,
bro.
like their issue is like after that they can't go back to a life of not killing. Like they have that they have trigger.
No, but
That's what
you,
I'm-
guys, you
that's what I'm
see,
telling
you
you,
guys
guys,
are not
use, you
mentally
guys use
stable.
PTSD
Trigger
in
happy.
such a normal
Yeah,
way. Yeah, like I have PTSD.
I think
Bro,
PTSD
their
is-
PTSD is
it's real.
crazy.
it's traumatic, bro.
And it's not in movies. That's what I can
Killing
say.
people is traumatic. I don't think human beings are predators by nature, bro. Like I don't think that we were
Mm.
like we kill to eat. We kill to kind of like survive. We just don't be killing. We don't enjoy the act of killing.
I think it depends on who you ask, because human beings have killed a lot of things in
They've
our
killed
time.
him.
Bro. We
Yeah.
have killed, bro.
Yeah. But what's a predator, bro? Predators kill to eat.
Well, technically, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kill to eat.
Human beings, if we never killed any animals, I think that we would have still thrived, you know.
Nah, how? They said that the eating of meat, when you started eating meat, that's when our brain started developing into like super brains.
Is it?
What if it was a result of our
Say
brains
swear,
developing?
bro.
That we started eating meat.
Yeah.
It's a chicken and egg situation, but like there's definitely some correlation between the
What's
two.
that? No. I disagree. Because think about what's the most intelligent after us? The other primates, right? How many of them are carnivores?
They eat meat. Chimpanzees eat meat.
Chimpanzees eat meat. Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
Who's the closest one? They look
Chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees and thingies, gorillas.
Chimpanzees.
Gorillas don't
But
eat meat.
chimpanzees are closer to us. than
Chimpanzees hunt. They kill themselves and they share your body
your
among
carcass, bro.
in the group, bro.
And
Raw,
eat the meat.
raw, bro.
Chimpanzees are
They eat
wild.
other chimpanzees. They eat other monkeys. They eat.
Are they the smartest ones after us?
Yeah,
They're
they're the closest.
to us.
to
98% of our DNA is shared with
But I mean,
chimps.
they're the smartest ones. Who, are the
Who
smartest
told you
ones?
we are smart?
I think the
What's
smartest
that?
animals are dolphins or what?
See, those niggas do. The dolphins eat other fish? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you think they just drink
Are
water?
dolphins also the ones that have recreational
It's
sex?
seaweeds.
Those are dolphins, right?
Whichever.
The only animals that have recreational sex, like not just for
Yeah.
just, not to mate.
Bro,
Yeah.
let me tell you guys how I like orcas now.
What
It was
Why?
like, man, you
Why
see
do you like
pirates here.
orcas, bro?
Those are beasts of the sea, bro.
Orcas
the
are just
bosses
bullies.
of
You have
the
to run
sea.
into one in the water. Eh?
No, they don't hunt human beings, bro.
It's actually very rare. For
No,
them
but
to
I saw
actually-
No.
recently. I saw recently a video of an orca attacking a boat. They're like orcas have started attacking boats.
No, they can attack a boat, but they
But a
don't eat
human-
human beings. Like there's no recorded
so
orca
rare.
killing of a human being. That was so sick to me, bro. I've been watching. There's a time I went down a TikTok, not a tunnel. What they call it?
Tangent.
Not tangent. When you go down a
rabbit
Rabbit
hole.
rabbit hole, bro.
Damn.
A TikTok rabbit hole of
Tangent.
just orca content. Like I've seen so many orca videos. Those things are so smart.
No, but they are bullies, bro.
They're smarter.
Did you see
than
that video
dolphins.
of orcas playing with a seal?
Yeah,
Just
oh,
hitting
that
it
thing
with their
was
fins
hard,
out of
yeah.
the water. Oh man,
That
that
thing
that
was
seal, you
hard.
guy.
Now me I watched one of like them chasing a seal, and the seal, like,
And they just play with it.
the seal jumped onto like one of those big ice things, a huge one. But there's a particular kind of orca, the ones that live up there, that they've learned how to hunt when things are above them. So they kind of like swim away and then come back and create a wave that breaks that ice thing.
This is the thing. Orcas
Then when
are
it's
smart,
floating,
and that's what I don't like about them.
they're too smart.
They're way
bro.
too smart.
But the beauty in them being smart is they can tell when you're a human being, bro. So they can't
Yeah.
touch you.
But then also this is the thing, yeah. Orcas and is it hammerhead sharks? They're the kind to play with their prey, bro. Me, I'm just like, eat the thing if you're eating.
Oh, I just saw a bunch
You
of
don't have to
orcas
play
killing
with
a
it.
shark, bro.
Even lions.
I saw a
Even
video.
lions.
I saw a video of them killing a shark. A white, great
Great white shark. Do you know sharks are peaceful?
Do you know human beings kill way more sharks every year than sharks kill
yeah,
humans?
that's true.
It's like we kill like millions, bro. In the millions per year.
And this is the thing, eh? Because humans are so scared of the sea. Once you see a shark,
We don't really kill us. By nature, we kill everything, bro.
Kill like
that's
a
so funny
million
to me.
sharks.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what killed me, bro.
no, we kill a lot.
When they
Kill
kill
a
that, they
lot.
eat the sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat the sharks.
They
There's
sell
something we
the
do with their blood
fins. It's a big market, bro.
for
The
sharks.
the teeth. They sell every part of the shark, bro.
Yeah, they use it in cosmetics, what?
Yeah. Sharks,
Very useful.
whales.
But
Yeah, man.
what mashed me up is you kill them in the millions, bro. Hey.
I think that the most interesting thing to me about the sea right now is how little death there is in the sea, bro.
How do you mean? Like
so
people-
many of those like the big fish, like sharks and those orcas and shit. Those things just don't die, bro.
like you're surprised they're still around.
No, like if no one was killing them, those things have like a lifespan of like 200 years.
oh,
those
you
things
mean
just
their
live on and
lifespan?
on and on.
Yeah.
They just keep living until
Those things-
something kills
Have
them.
you seen
bro.
the lifespan of a jellyfish, you guy? It's crazy.
Yeah, guys don't even know, man. Find a turtle that's like 800 years old. Bro, what do you mean? man?
That thing so.
That thing's so
was counting
slaves,
now.
bro. It's just been here. Anyway, man. That's the sickest thing to me about the sea. I think when human beings crack that, will be
Nah, but
kawa.
for me, the sea is
Like how to live
must,
long.
You guy. Man, I
I'd live
think
forever.
Is
it's
that something you'd want?
impossible.
Bro, everything
Um,
which lives has to die.
Yeah, no,
True,
they
definitely.
can die.
They die
But
after a while.
because they'll get injured, something will happen.
Bro, how
They'll
can
get in
you-
a fight.
They'll be
Those things
hunted.
die of injuries, by the way.
Bro.
And bacteria and shit like that.
People give birth every day,
Bro.
and if you're not dying, how are you going to fit in this world?
Nah, that's the
true.
thing. It's true, but then also you're looking at
Guys will just start killing each other, clearly.
the ocean, bro.
Like to
The
do
ocean
that
is
too.
not small.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not small. Those things are many. But then also, have you seen, for example, the videos of like a blue whale feeding? You get that water just disappears.
What do you mean?
Like it just
That's
opens its mouth,
Oh.
and then like
Everything
gallons
goes
of water
inside
with fish. Everything just goes, bro. Those things are huge. But
I think my favorite thing about orcas, just to close it, is how unintimidating they look, bro.
they look so peaceful.
They look like calm dudes, bro. They are not calm, man. They're called killer whales, right?
Yeah, they're called killer
For a
whales.
reason, bro. They kill
That
everything.
black and white thing.
Ah.
Now shout out
Okay.
the sea.
Nah, shout out.
Okay, let's look at the NASA mission to change asteroid course.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see that mission?
Is that the one where they bombed some asteroid?
They threw a satellite at it, and it hit the asteroid and it changed its course. Man, but as I was thinking of it, I really felt like ridiculing it, till I realized, before what's your country doing? What in terms of a
Yes.
straight face, bro?
I didn't know that asteroid was coming, bro.
Okay, I
funny to
guess
me,
it's
bro.
an achievement, bro, because, yeah. They're
Nah,
also
nah, we have to
they,
ridicule
they,
it.
they claimed over defenders of Earth.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, there is this thing
Guardians
called.
of the Galaxy.
I think it's called space mining.
Is this very
I think there is something called space mining.
Yeah.
Those guys, they go up there and they start looking for minerals
In those rocks.
in
yeah?
asteroids. Yes, I think that's the reason why those guys are.
No, no,
but
so-
this was a test.
Yeah, this was a
different.
test, yeah.
So there's this asteroid that revolves around, I think, another asteroid. And then they were like, let's see if we can knock this thing off its orbit. And they just threw a satellite at it.
And it changed the orbit. So now they apparently have a way of correcting asteroid courses in case like one is supposed to come
That
and hit
asteroid
us.
wasn't coming for us.
It
Just
wasn't.
supposed-
This is my thing. What if it's hitting it now? It changes again. It's now
It brings a satellite with it.
They're now the offenders of Earth.
Something like that.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I saw a thing and it killed me. Like
What
they,
did
were,
that
they were like,
cost?
you know what, let's first throw like $30 million
At this
at
thing.
this thing
Yeah.
and knock it off its course.
That's
somehow.
light. That's light for them, bro.
Yeah, those guys
That's a
have
light
crazy funding.
That's a light.
They
fact.
literally print those dollars, bro. They are whims, bro. They have enough.
That thing was so funny to me, bro.
No one died. No one was hurt.
No, of course not.
It was
They
But the
just,
asteroid
it was
wasn't
unmanned.
destroyed.
No,
No,
they,
they
just knocked it
just
off its
changed its course.
yeah, its orbit around another
Was the
asteroid.
satellite destroyed?
Yes,
Bad
it
thing.
blew up as when it hit the asteroid.
Oh, shit is so lame.
You guys were
bro.
so happy, bro. They were like celebrating when it crashed. Yes, it's a success. I was like, you know that footage they show from inside command center. They all
Hey,
jump up
Everyone jumps.
and they hug themselves. High
Yeah.
five. That's what they
No, I
show,
can
bro.
imagine a man that went into targeting that.
it
thing
must have
and
been more-
catching it.
Nah, it's definitely like commendable. Like it's not an easy thing to do.
Mm.
Like shout out to them, bro. Defenders of Earth, NASA,
Respect.
mad respect.
Respect.
Was it like last year when they said Africa was starting to do a space mission?
To where?
We don't know.
Which
The
African
news died,
country?
bro. It's some country in Africa.
I don't. I think it was Zimbabwe or Zambia used to have a space program back in the days.
Twitter space.
Yes, I'm dead. That's a space program.
In the metaverse.
Anything left on the mains?
Yeah, we still have a few. Chess cheating scandal.
Did you guys hear about that thing?
The guy who used his butt.
Is
Yeah, why he put a plug in his bum and
a vibrator
Nah,
that
but give us a
vibrates
story.
signals.
But give us a
So
story.
basically, this guy. Let me get his name, just so I'm not like Hans. No, let me just read it out here for us. It's called Hans Mock Niemann, something like that. So basically, this guy, he was playing a chess game on this website. I think it's called chess.com, but this one was an in-person game.
Yeah, it was an in-person game.
So he's playing this guy, and then out of nowhere, this guy just
stands up and leaves.
just stands up and walks off.
But the guy who was playing is like the goat. It's
Yeah.
like the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just stands up and leaves. Then he puts out like a statement saying like,
Talk.
yeah, like something like that. Like he didn't want to like harm the like chess reputation, blah 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 blah. So they set up a rematch. Now in this rematch, this guy just makes one move. After the first move that this Newman guy makes, Hans, this other guy who walked away the first time just logs out of the game. Like they were playing online this time. So apparently he accused him of cheating. Now how he was cheating is he was using algorithms, like you know those chess like apps. So apparently those algorithms are like way better at human beings at chess. Like they surpassed us in like the 80s, some just like that. So you can beat literally anyone. And it's a big problem amongst like the chess community, like cheating with those algorithms. But usually how people do it is like they have a phone, so they keep taking bathroom breaks. They go to the bathroom and then they can, because they're chess masters, they can log in the game and then like get moves, like all the moves that have been played so far. But this guy took it a step further. He didn't go to the bathroom, he'd get this vibrating device that they said was hidden somewhere on his body. Some guys say it was on the inner thigh. Some guys say it was in his rectum.
Asshole, bro. Yeah.
But basically, this device's purpose was to send short vibrations like a code, like Morse code of moves that this guy should make that are being fed to him by someone. So that's how he was cheating. But now that's the crazy part, because this guy had a vibrating device somewhere inside his body. And I'm thinking, this guy must have so much
Space in his rectum.
composure. And
For
Guys
your
are-
body to vibrate,
guys
you
are
just be a
rude.
situation.
Bruh.
Guy's rectum is compartmentalized.
But I feel like literally like this the whole time. Like, even if it's just a very like you know, this man keeps like a straight face. It just looks like he's sweating, like like he's thinking hard, bro. And like shout out to him, like
Hands.
if he can keep his composure in such a situation, bro, he deserves to win, bro.
None of this has been proven, right?
No, but they carried out an investigation, chess.com, into his previous games, and they're running their algorithms where they kind of like amalgamate all your games, and then they can see the ones where you performed better and where you did not. And they found that the ones where he performed better were when he had a second browser tab open. So that implies that he had maybe one of these chess machines running on another tab in one of his other games. So that's what the chess.com Nani found, the investigation, and he was banned from chess.com.
What if he's just a badder boy, man?
How?
What if he's just harder than this grandmaster, bro?
But he
Then
is.
you come to the truth. He's definitely he's a hard guy. He's a hard guy. The guy is ready to do whatever it takes to
Yeah.
win, bro.
That's
That
so
was
funny
sick.
to me, bro.
That
But
was
if that
sick,
thing was
bro.
in his rectum,
Bro, that's the
Kudos
most
to him,
hilarious.
bro.
That's like dedication, bro, to his
That was
craft.
sick. That was sick.
Mm.
Do you have anything left?
Yeah. Have NBA is back.
the NBA is back, man. It
Bro, I've
returned
been
last
seeing
night.
all the. I've been seeing a lot of like double highlights from the preseason shit.
Yeah.
Who do you guys have this season?
I mean,
You're not allowed to
I'm
say
still
this
going
now.
with
No,
my
you're not allowed
team,
to say-
bro.
You're not allowed to say that. Who
No, I'm
else?
going with my team.
Who else do you have?
Clippers.
Is it? Why?
Mm.
Who did they get?
Nah, they didn't get anyone. The guys were just injured last season.
Okay. Well, you're not an NBA guy.
Nah. Speaking of ball, did you see Benzema's Ballon d'Or?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, that
Nice,
guy's
nice.
haircut.
His outfit.
His whole fit, bro.
you-
He was
That
just
nigga's
like
so
Tupac.
fly. That nigga is so
Yeah, yeah.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Whole fit.
His
bro.
whole fit was like a two. So now let me ask: did he know he was going to win and just like that, or is he just that
Nah, I feel
fresh?
he always
He knew he
knows
was
He's just
going
that guy.
He's also that. He's that guy.
But he's
But
drippy.
he knew he was going
He's
to
drippy.
win. He knew he was
He
going
had
to
your
win.
glasses, man.
Yeah, he had something like
I got
those.
them back yesterday before the show. Told them to return them before before we record today.
Nah, but kudos to him, man. I think
Yeah,
it's
well
deserved.
deserved. Well
Yeah.
deserved. I kind of feel bad that Lewa never got his, bro. They
We
could have
all
just-
know he got his. At
They
some
could have
point.
mailed it to him, you know.
Mm.
I feel like they should have just mailed it.
They
to
gave him best striker, right? They always have those weird.
Yeah, they gave
weird-
him something. They gave Mane something.
Yeah.
But
Why is it?
Who was the keeper?
Courtois.
Why isn't
Courtois.
Ballon d'Or translated into English?
It's French.
Yes, by a French magazine.
L'Equipe.
Organized by.
But why?
It's their show.
It's
Like
their
all the
what?
Premier League is in English.
Hey, they're being
And La
hard-headed.
Liga is
These
in
guys
Spanish.
want to.
They're being hard-headed.
Guys like to colonize, assimilate. Nah.
Let them fall
It's
in
their
line. Get
show.
to the program.
The guy you received it is French.
Nah, it's
Benzema, eh?
the whole show is
True.
is organized by this French magazine called L'Equipe. So
That's why it's in Paris.
yeah, that's why everything it's purely French, bro. Purely French
L'Equipe.
event.
I think
yeah.
I've seen an issue of L'Equipe.
Yeah, L'Equipe is quite popular.
And 442. What do you mean 442?
That's your English jazz.
That's now English.
There's also a football magazine.
Yeah.
That's
What is the
another
name?
nice show.
What's the name of the F1 team that delivered the thing?
Oh, that was Alpine.
Alpine is French as well,
Yeah.
and Pierre Gasly was there.
So he looked drippy.
Yeah, he looked
Ah,
fly,
you
but
get
they made Ocon like come in his uniform and shit. I didn't like that shit, bro. Ocon came driving the
He
car
came
in his
driving
F1
it,
uniform
yeah.
and a helmet, and I was like, bro,
Just
just let
like
the guy
an
wear a
Ocon.
suit, man. Let the guy wear a tux.
But that guy is hot.
Nah, it's like
The suit might catch
you
fire.
remember those events like in primary school or secondary school where guys would go as representatives of a school, but they'd be like in their school uniform. Everyone else
Yeah.
is looking fly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
your
true.
school uniform. That's how it looked like to me, bro.
Nah, but kudos to Benzema.
Yo,
I think
Benzema
he
has two
deserved it.
baddies.
Yes,
Eh.
he's his mother's child and his
His
girlfriend.
BM
Yo.
and his girlfriend. Nigga.
Bro,
That nigga,
I
he
saw
has
both
a
of them
Ballon
as
d'Or
just
for
like,
real, bro.
well done to you.
He has a
man.
Ballon d'Or for real. Eh?
Well,
The golden
I also had
balls.
Messi was
Yeah, the golden balls.
Messi was
Pause.
invited, right?
He was. There was something spicy that happened at that thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There was something that happened.
They did like a reel, as if like a slideshow of all the a lot of Ballon d'Or winners. They didn't show Ronaldo, bro.
Are you serious?
But
many
they showed
does he have?
Messi with like his. Yeah,
And they didn't show him once.
they didn't show him. They showed them kind of like in order, as if. Then they showed.
So they just showed Messi 7
Just know
times.
they skipped Ronaldo and they showed Messi with his lying down with like his 7. Yeah.
7. Did they show Modric?
They showed Modric. They showed the old Ronaldo. They
Kaka,
showed.
all those
Okay,
guys.
to be fair, they didn't show a lot of guys. But the fact that they didn't show Ronaldo, that's sick, bro. That's
Nah,
sick.
it's staged.
But that event is very sus to me, bro. It's very Barcelona biased, man.
It has always been.
Why?
It has always been.
What's the deal, bro?
Le Quip.
What's the deal? Do they
Le
just
Quip.
love Barcelona in that country? Or like is something else up? Because
No, but I don't know. Maybe it's because Messi is in PSG now. You could never know.
and that makes it even more sus. Because he had offers from everyone. He chose to go to France. That means they love him there.
I can see why.
And Barcelona has a good relationship with probably the French guys. Yo, you're spitting, bro.
I'm still a Barcelona guy.
Wow,
One can-
you're
but
spitting
for
good.
all fairness, yeah, man, leaving out Ronaldo.
Best young player went to a Barcelona guy. Best
Was it
women's
Pedri?
player, Gavi.
Gavi, yeah.
Yeah. Best
Alonso.
women's Barcelona chick. Eh? And you know, Pedri beat what's the name of that English guy who plays for Dortmund?
Bellingham.
Beat Bellingham. Beat the Madrid central defensive midfielder. What's his name?
Who is that?
The saucy guy, the new Pogba. What's his name?
Kamavinga.
Kamavinga. He beat a lot of ballers, bro.
Bro, how do I know him as a new Pogba, bro?
Yeah, that's how he describes. Just fly.
I've never
and
heard
tall
this,
and
but
dark.
as soon as you said it, I was
Yeah.
like, this has to be
Yeah.
Kamavinga. But he's drippy. He's
Nah, he
drippy.
beat a lot of guys, man. And I don't know if he deserved to beat
Me,
them.
I think the one that I noticed was heavily unfair was Vini being the 9th. Vinicius. 9th?
Haaland was 10th.
For all the
so.
things I'm now see.
Haaland
It's just
was
nah,
10th.
that entire thing is sus to me, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd rather go with the FIFA one.
You have to win some things, bro. You have to win some things. But I thought Vinny had a good position, bro. I thought he had a good position.
9th. For all the things he did.
You should need to see, I guess, who he was above.
I would
bro.
say I would put him above Salah for me last season.
That's why you go wrong, bro.
I would put him above Salah.
That's why you go wrong, dead wrong.
Okay, what did Salah do?
He was Salah, bro, last season. Did he have a golden boot? Who had it?
Who won the golden boot? last
Him,
season?
man.
It was him.
It was him and Messi.
Okay, but then see, this guy had over 20 goals and over 20 assists the entire season.
No, bro. He
Really?
had 16. He had 23 goals, 16
Uh-huh.
assists.
Then in the Champions League, which
No,
he helped
I think
win.
I thought that was Toto. I think that was Toto. 23 goals, 16 assists.
Yeah, but then I'm talking about the
Versus
Champions League, which he helped
The
win.
guy who was
heavily.
the guy who was below him, Haaland,
Mm.
had 43 goals
And Haaland, we know is
in
just.
39 games.
Haaland guy, we get it. We get. But me,
Anyway.
I feel like Haaland and Vinny being in that position, it's us to me. But it's
Nah, me, I thought it
we'll
was
go with
fair.
it.
I thought it
we'll
was
go with
fair.
it.
Because that guy was playing with Courtois, he was playing with Modric, and he was playing with Benzema. They're all above him, which I think is fair.
That's fair.
Which I think is fair.
But me, I still think guys like Salah. It's because he's Salah, yes. I can understand because he's Salah. But if you're talking about the season, it's the same way we can be like, it's Messi. There's nothing you can do.
I wish you had. Did you see the Salah highlights in that event?
Because he's Salah. I'm still going with that.
Is it?
We can agree to disagree,
Is
but it's
it?
because he's Salah.
I hope you saw him this weekend. Or you were Salah this weekend.
He scored a goal, yes.
Did you see that goal he scored?
I saw it.
Niggas be acting like that's everyday shit.
Yes, it
You
was,
guys
it was
acting
a
like
good
that's
goal.
everyday shit.
Isn't it like his second goal of the season, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's okay. No, but that's okay. That's okay.
Haaland
His
does like
second
20
second goal
bro.
in the Premier League. He already has a Champions League hat trick.
Anyway, but
This
kudos
is
to him, man. He's still a baller.
Is it? That was his
He
fifth
is-
goal of the
he's
week.
Still Ebola.
He's still a baller.
Fifth goal of the week. Okay.
Facts.
Oh, we haven't talked about the fact that Ebola has been spreading, bro.
Where?
Did we talk about that
That's
shit
it,
last
guys.
time? Yo, we need to focus on our country, man.
Yeah.
guys need to be serious.
But when you said you were sick,
These
that's
are
the
real
first thing
life-
that came to
these are
mind.
real life
This Melvin guy.
Guy might have Ebola on him. Nah.
If I see Jesse's face. man.
Yeah, man.
Have you
There's
touched
Ebola.
him yet?
No, these aren't the symptoms of Ebola, bro.
Have
If
you
you had
touched
that
him
flu,
yet?
I'll be bleeding from the nose, bro.
No, that's the last one.
Yeah,
That's the last.
How does it begin?
It begins with fever. Tell
Some
us.
Resident Evil shit if I had Ebola here, man. Yeah, man, there's Ebola in Mubende. There's been rumors of like apparently there's a curfew there now.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys, let me tell you, we saw the guys in Movende.
Guys are kicking it.
You guys are chilling. It's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Bro, and what scared me was, so on the way to Fort, we were like, we're not stopping anywhere from Kampala.
Obviously.
Even when we reached there, we didn't stop in the town. Went straight to where we were staying. But the Mubende guys, there was, you know, like those taxis that go through those districts, and then these guys selling meat, just come to the windows, touching everyone. I was just like, bro, I don't know why it hasn't yet reached Kampala yet. Then the next day, it reached Kampala, bro.
It's in Kampala.
Well, not in Kampala, but there was a case in the hospital that died. And his
Of
only
Ebola?
other contact was his wife, who is pregnant,
Who's still alive?
still alive.
Is she sick?
I mean, I think she's Kawa now. Like, there are only 2 cases. But the guy was also from Mwende. So, it's not yet in Kampala, like in the city, but it was contained with that guy.
I think we need some info on Ebola, bro.
Yeah, we do.
I know
man.
it's out there. We just need to know like how it spreads, like how to avoid
So
it.
it's not airborne. That's the advantage. But any contact with someone who has it, and then the period for the symptoms to show is between 2 to 21 days.
That's too long, bro.
2
That's
to
too long,
21
bro.
days, bro.
Damn.
So yeah, man, keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe.
Sanitize.
The good thing about it though is if you see the symptoms early, it's very treatable. But if you start bleeding, man, you're now fighting for your
Bleeding
life, you
stage,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Coagulating. What did I just watch that had poison that would make guys? I watched the Bullet Train.
You watched Bullet Train?
Yeah, I
How did you feel about it?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It was an enjoyable
it's
movie.
an enjoyable movie to
Very
watch.
enjoyable
Yeah,
movie.
I watched it like twice. It's
Very
a good
enjoyable.
movie.
It's kind of it's fun when movies don't have too much plot sometimes, and it's just like
That
action.
movie is one of those movies you just watch and you're like,
Nah,
Let's
it
just
was
have a good
very-
time.
It was very entertaining. It was a dope crossover of cultures, man. Of like Chinese
I love
cinema
that.
and
I love
American
that.
cinema.
and it also had a very good cast, I'd say.
Yo, the cast was it looked expensive,
That
bro.
movie
Yo.
must have cost them
That
bad,
guy,
bro.
they had a hell of a cast, bro.
What was the name of the chick? What's her name again?
Yeah, the chick
The
from
black chick.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
What's her name?
ZZ Beats.
Easy Beats.
Yeah.
Zazie Beats.
Her part was so small, but she was so fine.
She was so fine. You guys,
was so fine.
she looked so fine to me in that movie. I was just like,
Why was she trying to drink milk, bro? After she had poisoned us, she was, bro.
I guess
trying to
milk
drink,
key was
trying to
everything.
try and drink milk. She knew she had lost the antivenom.
Antidote. Yeah.
So now she was dying, bro. You should have seen her. She was.
And this girl's just there like,
grasping
should I give you some
at the
water?
captain shit. She was like, bro, you know this is going to kill you, man. Anyways,
But that milk kind of dilutes some
it
poisons.
does no, it
Some.
does.
Yeah, some.
That's first aid.
It's
But
like
it also
poison.
like it depends on the amount of the poison.
And also that's just
Mm.
assuming that it has gone to your stomach.
Well,
Like-
can be absorbed. in
Yeah,
the
don't let
mouth
that snake
lining.
bite you on your vein and then you
And
start.
then you're
drinking
like,
milk. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's the milk? going
Milk
to
doesn't
you,
go
bro?
to the
Yeah.
the blood vessels.
The milk is not going to go to your heart, bro. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, bro.
Snake has bitten you and you're like, have 2 liters.
Do you
of
guys
milk.
remember how to treat snake bites?
Yeah.
You tie a cloth above the wound,
It's
The
actually
snake bites.
true.
You're right. You're right.
and like closer to the heart. You tie above the part closer to the heart,
Mm.
and then take them to the hospital.
Try what above?
But it just
The
depends on. It depends
So if
on.
it's bitten here, the heart is here, so you put it
Try
up
it
here.
on okay.
Yeah, between the
But
snake
then
bite and
also
the heart.
slow
if
down
it's
the-
if it's depending on the snake, I think also. But if it has just bitten him, you can pull it out also.
That's a
As
myth.
Suck it
first
out.
aid before.
Ask up now you.
That's
bro.
a
Cap,
myth. That's a myth. You can't pull it out. Just
Bro, I
stay it
read-
above
I
and
read
take it to
that you
hospital.
can.
What about the black stone? Remember that black stone jar?
Yeah, but you put the black stone on the
Tie
guy.
a black stone.
Bro,
to
have
the
you
middle.
ever seen that black stone? I've looked for that black
The
stone.
hell
I've
are
seen it
black
before.
stones, bro. We don't know which one. they're
I've
talking
seen it
about.
before, but yeah, it looks like a normal stone. to
There's
me,
a black,
bro.
just put a black stone on.
Put a black stone.
No,
on
but
and then
apparently
step
that
out.
that pulling it's a myth.
I mean,
As far as I know, they said it
guys
helps.
sucking the
you can't suck out all the venom once it's
You
in
can,
there.
yeah, definitely not all of it. But if it has just bitten, at least that's what I read.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
guessing that if it bites, the venom is not. It's not like super swimmer venom. Like it's not going to immediately start swimming. That's kind of like
starts when you,
soak in and
yeah.
then start moving with the blood, right?
as far
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what I
not a
heard.
doctor.
If it has just bitten you, you can pull a bit of it out, but it won't finish everything.
Yeah,
So it's just like quick first aid.
Why if it bites your ankle, you start trying to suck your
And
ankle.
meanwhile, in all this, you're supposed to keep
Flexibility.
the person calm. Because if they panic now, the blood starts
Yeah,
pumping
pumping.
faster. What?
I think that time that you use sucking that venom, you just
You
go to the
just take
hospital,
like
bro,
that.
and they give him anti-venom, bro.
But now I think that's my issue. If they say you're by yourself, it has bitten you, tied. Now you have to move. When you move, you have to move quickly.
If you'd like to listen to the full conversation, please consider subscribing to the Mob Jazz Podcast Patreon. Once you do, you'll have access to the full conversations as well as subscriber-only content. The Mob Jazz Podcast is made possible through our Patreons. If you like what we're doing here, please consider becoming one.